Welcome to Mont Saint-Michel,
aka real life Hogwarts.
Welcome to the next episode of our Euro trip. We'd started in Munich, visited Liechtenstein, Switzerland and Dijon and had 2 days left until I would receive an amazing surprise in Paris. But more on that next time. First, let's take a look at what happened the previous 2 days.
Since Joss and I had the plan of coming to France, I told Joss we have to go to Mont Saint-Michel. Why? Because it looks like the real world Hogwarts. Look at it. All the way up there, there's actually Dumbledore right now. Fighting Snape.
Oh my god, cringe.
Now, to give you some valuable information, Le Mont Saint-Michel is an island located around 1 kilometer off coast in the French Normandy. The abbey, built on top of the rock formation, really does make it look magical.
Now, I've been here before with my family. Joss hasn't. That's why I had to tell her we have to come here, because Joss is a huge Harry Potter fan.
Potterheads, like me. Potterheads, unite. Potterheads everywhere. Slytherin represent.
Because of the Potterheads' passion, we had already been to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Orlando and to the Harry Potter studios in London.
I'm so excited, I'm so excited! Surreal.
So babe, how's your first impression?
I'm super excited, it looks super nice. It looks like Howard's suit. Like, I don't know if they were inspired by it or not, but it definitely looks like it. Because where we're standing right now, there's times of the day and of the year where the tide comes up and then this is all water and we cannot stand here anymore. So it's basically an island, the Harry Potter island.
It's like a small mountain in the middle of nowhere.
It's a castle on the hill.
That's what Ed Sheeran was singing about.
Over the castle on the hill. Copyright. Our original plan was to come here at 6 a.m. because Janik wanted to see the sunrise from here, and guess what? We were too freaking tired that we didn't come.
Our alarm went off at 6 a.m. We turned it off and then we kept sleeping until 9.
We actually ended up arriving at noon. That was partly due to the fact that you cannot just park your car right in front of the castle, but at a parking area 3 kilometers away. From there you have 2 options.
You can walk there for 40 minutes or take this shuttle that is free. We have nothing to prove. We're super exhausted from the entire vacation, so we're taking the shuttle. Guys, there's a lot of quicksand here, apparently, so we need to be super careful where we step. I don't get it either.
Even if it is a tourist attraction, it's important to know that the quicksand around Mont Saint-Michel can actually be dangerous.
We watched a video before coming here, is how to escape quicksand.
For that reason, we made sure to first always stay close to the safe ground, and second, never go at the same time.
Oh, it's moving. Look at this.
Ah! You come here! Come here! Let it go! Ew, it's so sticky!
That's what she said.
No, I'm falling! I was going down for a second. No, I really think I'm gonna fall. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna throw this to the quicksand to see if it goes down.
Totally will not.
Maybe it's not quicksand after all. It's quicksand! It's quicksand! It's quicksand! Wingardium Leviosa!
We were having so much fun that we ended up spending 2 hours in front of the island. Then we remembered we wanted to make a video of this place and thought we should probably check it out.
honest, we spent most of our time outside enjoying the beautiful view of Mont Saint-Michel, but we finally made it in. And that's why we wanted to come here at 6 a.m., but it didn't work out. So now we have to deal with this.
After entering, you find yourself in La Grande Rue, the busiest street of the entire island.
As you're walking through the streets of Mont Saint-Michel, we noticed there are a couple of hotels on this island. For example, behind me there's one, or up there. And next time we should totally stay in one of those, because then we can just watch the sunrise, watch the sunset. We don't have to walk, we don't have to take a shuttle. It's cool, but probably pretty expensive.
We are at the entrance of the church. You can enter if you want to, but it's 10 euros per adult.
Sadly, we didn't have enough time to go inside.
And there's also a night show with a lot of lights at the moment, but we're also gonna be gone by then, so bad timing, guys.
So what I like about this place a lot is that there are so many birds, and I love birds. And already when we were going downstairs on the sand, you can see them flying around, and that's actually when I thought, whoa, it really does look like the Hogwarts castle.
Looks like the Mentors.
It's so magical. And then you walk through the entrance and there are like a million people in front of you.
True.
And all the magic is gone.
Yeah, right now they seem to be leaving, but the place somehow is still full of people.
But
so,
we cannot complain because we're also tourists.
yes, and that's what we get for waking up too late.
After exploring every street on the island, just came to a conclusion.
So guys, I was very, very disappointed when I didn't get to go to Hogwarts in the Universal Studios. But I don't feel that bad anymore because I saw the real life Hogwarts. It probably doesn't have anything to do with the movie, but to be honest, it looks so Harry Potter-y, if you know what I mean. Dreams come true, people.
From above, you're able to enjoy an incredible view over the Normandy. With that, we finished our day at Mont Saint-Michel and got ready to go back to the car. The weather was about to get real bad, and we were not fast enough.
So, I really wanted one more shot from the Mont Saint-Michel.
We came with a shuttle all the way back to our car, and then Janik said, we have enough time, let's take the shuttle back.
So we went back, and right in the moment...
And I told him, look at the sky, look at the clouds, it's going to rain. And Janik was just like, yeah, whatever, let's go.
I didn't hear it.
We're not gonna get into that right now.
And probably you can imagine by looking at my hair.
By looking at my new pants.
By looking at my pants. Look at this.
It started raining like crazy, like a huge storm with thunders.
I still recorded one shot.
It's raining so much.
It was basically just a white wall.
We were there for 2 minutes and then we were freaking out.
But cool, right? It was an experience.
So yeah, our clothes were pretty wet, but in that moment we didn't know that the next day in Disneyland it would get even worse.
Oh, so wet.
It was raining a lot, and our shoes and socks are soaked with water.
And our feet smell like cheese.
Man,
like
yeah.
French cheese. No, it doesn't smell like anything.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Let me smell. Oh yeah, it's actually not that bad.
Ah, see?
On the bright side, we can say that the park was pretty empty. And Joss was able to challenge her fear of heights once more.
We are about to ride the Hyperspace Mountain. It's a roller coaster here. And I'm not looking forward to it because I hate roller coasters. Either way, I'm gonna go in. Because I'm brave. Like that. Guys, we did it!
She did it!
It was cool. I had fun. I can't believe I had fun. At the beginning, I was freaking out because there's a part where they go shh, and then shh, and I was freaking out. But after that, it was just loops and stuff like that. It was fun.
That's what Joss got herself into today.
It goes like this. Whoop, it stops, and then after a while it goes. And then shoom, really fast up, and then
no.
shoo.
It goes like this, shoom, and then shoom.
We ended up not only going into one, but a couple of roller coasters. The last one, called Crush's Coaster, was one of our favorite rides in the park. Also, the one with the longest waiting time.
We were in there.
Yes, and it's crazy. It feels so weird.
It was so cool. We were riding backwards.
Yes.
And this thing turns in between, so sometimes we were going sideways, backwards,
It's so
forward.
weird. I was like, what? And when I was falling backwards, I was just like, take me.
Joss was very happy about her accomplishment, but what she didn't know at that time was that just one day later she would have to challenge her fear of heights once more.
Relax.
But like I said, we'll get to that next time.